Hello, this is Jingyi Bai, or if you wish, you may call me Elena. Today I'm going to give you a basic Geogebra tutorial focused on the level 7 to 10 mathematical studies. And I'm also going to introduce how the software is going to enhance your teaching and learning. So first of all, I would like to introduce what is Geogebra. Geogebra is a dynamic mathematics software for teaching and learning mathematics from middle school throughout the college level. It is as easy to use as dynamic geometric software, but also provides basic features of computer algebra system to bridge some gaps between geometric, algebraic, and calculus. So, as you can see here, this is the windows of GeoGebra. So on your left hand side there is an algebra window. In your algebra window, it's going to contain all the algebraic expression and equations, functions, and any points you create. All of the stars will be shown in this algebraic window algebraically, and then visually it will show up in the graphic windows here. This is your graphic window. And in the bottom, we also can see there is an input bar. In here, you can create your equation and type them in. For example, now I want to create a straight line. Let's say it's y equals to 2x. And you just simply type your equation here and then press enter. And that you can see your graph. Your linear line here is shown in your graph window, and your equation is shown in your algebraic window. If you wish to make some change to your linear line, you can double click it, and then you can edit your equation. For example, I would like to change my equation to y equals to 2x plus 1, and then I press enter. And then my equation and my graph, my linear line here is now become y equals to 2x plus 1. If you want to change the appearance of your objects or your linear line, you may wish to do that. You can right click your mouse and then select the object properties. You have to wait, and it allows us to make some change. For example, if you tick show object, then your object will show in your graphic window, but once you untick it, you can see that your object is disappear. Alright, and you can also show label, and in here we only show the label name, which is F. However, I also want to show the equation, so I can select name and value so that my the equation of this linear line is shown in my graph. You may also wish to change the color. Alright, if you want pink, red, green, whatever you want, orange, pink, yeah, and you may wish to change that. And the style, the line thickness, we want it to be 3, and then we're going to be thicker. Okay, and the algebra, it's more about the equation, the form of the equation. So you may wish to show your equation in the form of y equals to nx plus b, or in the other form. So it all depends on you. Okay, alright, and then we close that. So the next step, you may you can also see that we have a range of toolbars shown on the top here. So each of these bars is categorized with additional tools. So when you press this one, there's a lot of tools. Alright, there's a bunch of tools that you may select to make your own teaching material. So in my opinion, one of the most important tool is the move tool. It's here, the move one, and so that you can select your object or your points and to move around. So I will give you some basics tutorial regarding how to create a triangle. Okay, because for this tutorial it's more about it's target the year 7 to 10 mathematics. So I would like to focus on the triangle, the area things. So first of all, I would like to create 3 points. Okay, so just press that one, and then put your points in your graphic window, whatever you want, and then you can see here there's your point A, point B, and point C. And then if you may wish to change the position, you may click the move button, and then you can move your points to whatever you want. And next one, if I select attached, okay, which means I can attach the point to the line that I create here. For example, I would like the C attached to the line here, so I just simply move your C to our line, and then we press move again. Now you can see your point C can only move along your linear line. The next step, if you wish to create a sigma in between your points, you may wish to click sigma, and then point A to point C, stop, point C to point B, stop, and point B to point A, stop again, so that you are now create a triangle. As you can see on your left hand side, this is all in your algebra window. This is your equation, and this is your point A, B, C, right? And after that, in the bracket, the number is the position, or let's say the coordinator of your points. And the sigma, the first one will be the G. G will be the sigma between your point A and C. And 5.7 will be your distance, okay? And if you press move, you can also move your point. You can still move your point to whatever you want. And then you can see that as you move your point, your coordinator of your point B is changed, right? And also the distance is changed, the distance between your points, okay? If you think that would be too complicated to create a point and then sigma, then you can choose polygon, okay? So the polygon here, if you want to create triangle in a quicker way, then you can just press D, E, F, and come back to D again, so that you may create another triangle in a quick way. In that case, you can see here there's the one more variable. So this means the 4.36 is the area, okay? So for this triangle, it's not, you can't calculate your area, so the area is not calculated for you, but for this one, it's calculated for you. So D is the distance, alright, E and F1 is the distance here, and this one is your area. You can, from these two examples, you can find that the color is matched, okay? So for this one, it's kind of the brown, the color, and you can also find the brown here, alright? So the color is matched so that you can find the links between your algebraic and the true graph really quickly. So, and now one of the most powerful feature of this software is that it's very easy to access. It's free. It's free to download, so that it's very useful for not teacher, but also useful for student to play with it, or probably it's the additional software for them to enhance their studies. For example, for this one, if they are currently doing the area stuff, they might wish to use this software to create the shape, whatever shape you want. It could be triangle, it could be rectangle, it could be whatever they want, and then the system will calculate the area automatically so that they can use this software to compare their answers. It could be the additional material for their studies. Alright, so it's very powerful. And the next few bar it's more about it's more about the circle. Alright, you can see the circle sector. It's the same thing that how you can create a circle. And this one, the parabola is more it's more related to the VCE stuff. Alright, so we are not going to talk about it at this stage. And the angle is more related to the year 9 stuff. Again, you can create an angle. When you press 3 points, you can create the big angle or the smaller one. It's also useful for students to use to enhance their studies of angle, this chapter. Alright, so the rest of them, I would like to give you I would like you to use your own time to investigate those 3 bars, and also the move one, it's basically just move your the whole things. Alright, so as what I mentioned before, this software is very easy to use. It's simply and it's free to download. For example, as you can open a Google, and then you can just search Geogebra online. You can see here there's an online version if you don't want to download it. Okay, there's an online version, so Geogebra online, and you press it. Alright, that's an online version. It includes all the features, so it's basically the same as what if you don't want to download it. And you go back, if you want to download it, there's also a Geogebra Math app. Okay, so you can download it to your computer for any further use. And for any further information, you may also wish to click the YouTube video and search Geogebra, and then there's a bunch of video for you. Alright, the Geogebra tutorial, how can you use it, and there are a bunch of videos for you if you want some further demonstration, further explanation for your interest. Okay, so thanks for your watching, and hope you really enjoy this video, and I hope you found it useful when you use Geogebra to in your teaching practice. Thanks.